Hey, what's up guys? NoobAdmin back again with another nooblab.com tutorial. This time it's going to be a 1-minute rundown on how to get your SD card prepared for your Raspberry Pi. So one of the first things you're going to have to do is get an image installed on an SD card of your choosing to basically be able to run your Raspberry Pi. So you'll want to run over to raspberrypi.org/downloads. Recently they've released a new version of Wheezy. So what you'll want to do is either download it via torrent or direct download from the site. And take note of the SHA hash and the default login that you'll obviously need to use once you get the SD card up and running. Again, I've set you up with a nice easy copy and paste tutorial to follow over at nooblab.com. By the time you get to the article, it'll be a little bit more in depth than what you're seeing here on the screen, but this is just for my own use to copy and paste for you. The tutorial takes into account that you'd be, or assumes you'll be downloading to the downloads folder on a Linux machine. So as you can see here, I've completed the download of the zip to my downloads folder, and I'm going to run and I've created all the commands as if you've done the same. So be sure to update your commands if you have a different folder. First command we're running is a check of the hash, and it's a simple command that points the hash check to the downloads folder, then pipes in a grep of the SHA key or the SHA hash, and basically what you're looking for here is when you run it, you should get a line coming back matching the actual hash. If nothing comes back, then you'll know you want to retry the download, because obviously it's been corrupted. As you can see here, the hash matches and comes back with having found it correctly because of the grep. So we can move on to unzipping that file. Again, the unzip command that you're seeing on nooblab is assuming that your zip is in your downloads folder, so be sure to update it if it isn't. A quick ls here, again showing you where I have it. I've got the August 16th distro release here, so just unzipping this file here. Now once this command is inputted, it will take a couple of minutes, so we'll give it a moment here. And through the magic of video, we're done. And now I have an unzipped image file residing alongside my Wheezy zip file in my downloads folder. So now we can move along to preparing for writing the image to the SD card. So what you're going to want to do is utilize the df-h command. This is a command that can show us the file systems on the Linux box. If you're unsure of what your box will name the SD card, you'd want to run this before and then after putting the SD card in, so you know obviously by elimination which one your SD card is. Here mine is dev SDB1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unmount that card so that we can prepare to write to that card. Okay, so I have mounted the card, and we will get prepared here for actually writing the image to the SD card. One major thing you're going to want to look for is to make sure that that if you're not using the downloads folder like I am, that you make sure that the IF string is correct and points to the image file. Also, you want to be careful that the OF, or the output area, is void of the trailing 1 that would be on most cards. So what we're going to do is run this command. Now this will require sudo. I ran it the first time without it, and this one will take a while. Again, through the magic of video, I've moved it ahead. Once completed, you'll get a little status bar. You won't see any status while it's running, and don't worry, it usually does take about 5 minutes. So once that image has been written to the file, all you want to do is do sudo sync to make sure that the write cache is clear and that you're okay to pull out the SD card, and that's it. Now you should have a operational image of Debian to run your Raspberry Pi on. Keep an eye out because I'll have some videos coming soon on what to do with this card now that you have it written.